What's up, everybody? Thank you all so much for coming back for another video. I appreciate you taking the time to do so. My name is Dooley. I am a graphic designer and a self-taught calligrapher. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, check out my other videos, as well as the playlist that I have created from various materials. So in today's video, it is going to be something a bit different. I'm just going to go over with you all and talk a bit about some of my favorite pieces that I've done throughout the years, as well as some from when I first started with calligraphy. So I'll have them up on the screen for a brief moment, and as well as, talking about my thought process and a state of mind while I was creating them. And with that said, let me know which one of these is your favorite. All right, let's go and get into the video. All right, so the first one here, this is one of my all-time favorite pieces that I've done. I'm also going to talk to you about the tools that I used. So here I am using a Rhodia pad, and the ink that I'm using is Ecoline with my automatic pen. And just the overall colors and everything of it, I mean, this is beautiful. I love also the layout of the calligraphy throughout this. Just like my letter structure, and it's just magnifique. All right, let's go and get to the next one. So the one you're seeing here on the screen, oh my goodness, like, I say oh my goodness because I still look at this. You're only going to see these, I have them all on my Instagram, but this one for Minnesota is deep in my feed. And this was when I was starting my Etsy shop, as well as you can see, starting with calligraphy, because I had the idea of, I'm going to start an Etsy shop and I am going to put prints up for sale of all 50 states and people will buy them. As you see with this work, who would want to hang that up in their house? I mean, I know if I was from Minnesota, I definitely would not want to do such a thing. And as well as, you see the difference of this picture compared to the one before. This was before I knew anything about editing pictures to posting to Instagram. I just took a picture however the hell I would take it, and this is what you would get. All right, so this one, I remember doing this, was inspired by what I would see on Instagram, as well as learning how to lay out a quote to make it visually interesting, and at the same time doing different styles of typography, and trying to find a very impactful photo. And let me zoom in here. I'm looking at it on my iPad while I talk with you all, as well as doing different brushes to create different textures. And I remember doing this. This is like early days of my iPad Pro and Procreate. I'd say probably about maybe a year and a half in. I mean, and now you will see with iPad calligraphy and Procreate, lettering and fresco, wherever. I mean, that is miles different compared to the stuff that we see now, as well as the work that I am producing now. And are we on the last one? No, almost there. If you haven't done so yet, give this video a thumbs up. We got to feed that algorithm. But anyways, so we're taking another trip back to my early days of calligraphy and Instagram. If you are seeing what I am seeing, this is as beginner as it gets. And I've talked about doing flourishing nowhere near the beginner stages of calligraphy. It is all just starting out with letter structure first and the basics. I remember exactly the tool I used here. The pad, it's one I believe I got from Ross, and the pen that you see think I may, yeah, I still have that, but I'm not going to use it. I'm keeping that for nostalgia purposes. And the ink, what was the ink? The ink was one that came with that pen in a cartridge, because the ink that came in that pen is one that came with the cartridge. And you know, this is just the journey of an artist, a designer, or however you want to go about describing it. But you know, we all start from somewhere. It's not magically overnight that you are good at anything. And last but not least, this right here, I decided to choose this piece. I had it in my saved, what's it called on Instagram, where you save stuff. I just had it saved on Instagram. I'm not sure what is favorites or saved, whatever, on Instagram. This piece, The World is More Beautiful With You, I think that's 32-pound paper, most likely because at the time I was using that. And the pen that I'm using, it is probably one of the Zig Kokoryo pens that I'm using. Because I'm looking at it here on my iPad while I'm filming this, and I believe so. What I like most about this piece, I just love the different styles, the textures, and you know, just you can see the movement within this whole piece, as well as it's like the letters are dancing and having a conversation or a party on the paper. That may sound like, Jostin, you lost me at the letters dancing. All right, so when I say letters dancing, it is how the letters are all at a different angle, different endpoint, and you know, they start differently. You know, that it is something that will come along with your taste as well as what you like to do, because this is just me showing my pieces and yours is going to be completely different. So with that said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. See you in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace and love.